Hello everyone, hope you've had a good day. I'm here just doing a quick recap of my trades today. So for my first trade of the day, we swept the high of day in London session, pulled back from this double bearish fair value gap. Once we swept these lows and rejected off previous day's volume point of control, which had held 1 to 3 times at that point, once we formed a nice rejection off that, I entered long here, expecting a pullback into these fair value gaps, but also possibly into this IFVG at the high of the day. I thought that we could get into there and form a nice sell entry for a continuation short, but I didn't win. I didn't really want to wait for that. I was just going to take the long into there. So yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting the price to go back into that zone, and it did. And I just took a long and took it off for 50 ticks. So really good trade to start the day. And price did deliver lower from the IFVG as well, so I could have taken that trade. In terms of the New York session, easy double top right here. We formed a IFVG here. We swept this sort of intermediate high, not the high of day, but it was an intermediate high, formed a double top, formed the IFVG, entered on the IFVG with a stop at this high, and rode it for 50 ticks. Obviously, it wasn't the big direction in terms of where price was going, because we were always going to sweep the high of day after that, after pushing all the way up from low of day. But I was just expecting a small trade at least, looking for my 50 ticks. And then in terms of New York's the afternoon session, there were no trades for me. I was looking to enter long here after we swept down through Monday's low, but I couldn't actually get my entry here, so it's fair enough. I can't really control what the market does, I guess. So I was waiting for 5 tick pullback, but we just essentially, once we opened the candle, we just started pushing up from there. Didn't really retrace any. And yeah, after that, I was done because I can't really take a long within a bunch of bearish fair value gaps, even though this was a nice sort of setup with fair value gap, nice rejection out of there. There was no real trade for me given the context of where we were. So yeah, that was fine. I'm not unhappy to miss that trade because I got 2 winning trades before that. But yeah, in terms of my trading today, up $245. So not really making any headway. Still a break-even trader. That's what I am right now. I can't really say anything otherwise, unfortunately. But I'm fairly happy with the fact that I'm keeping this account alive at least, and just it's above break-even for now. It's $297. That's okay. I think I'm making small improvements, and if I can just control those tilt days, I think I should be fine in the long run. But yeah, that's all. That's all I really, really need to control. If I can do that, then I think I'll be fine. And my trading for now is break even, but I do think I'm seeing improvements in my patience and my decision making. So hopefully that continues. In terms of my funded account, my Apex account, I'm up $80 today. It was a fairly easy trade for that account. I'll just show it quickly. So this is obviously my Bullonox account. I'll just show you. I'm not going to log into Apex because it takes ages, but we pushed above this high. I think that swept the high of day as well there. Yeah, we swept the high of day. So I was looking for a continuation, and then once we pulled back to the moving averages and formed this candle right here within this fair value gap, I put my entry at the high of this candle and looked for 40 ticks and took it right there. So really nice trade. And yeah, fairly happy with my 2-minute trading, other than my tilt day where I took 2 losses or 1.5 loss instead of 1 loss, or like I took essentially 1.5 losses where I should have got a win. Apart from that day, I've been pretty much perfect. So I'm just looking for that to continue and see how that goes. I'm still new to 2 minute trading, so I'm not great at it, but I am making profits more regularly than my current strategy, so fairly happy with that. But yeah, that's all for me today. I'll call it there. I hope you've had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.